Have you created podcast episodes but failed to promote them on social media or other platforms? Because this is me too, right? Like I have been guilty of this, and I know so many other podcasters that spend so much time, energy, and effort in creating the thing, but not promoting the thing. And it usually happens once we start digging into the topic of why aren't you posting more on social media about your podcast? It's overwhelming. It's confusing. I don't know when to post. I don't know what to post. And frankly, I just don't have the time. Well, in today's video, that's what we're digging into. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to promote your podcast confidently and very simply. So let's get right to it. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krystal Proffitt. I am a content therapist helping you work on your relationship with your content. I'm also a podcast coach and content strategist, and I've worked with dozens, hundreds, thousands of podcasters since 2018. And I'm really excited to chat with you about podcast marketing specifically today, because it is still the topic that we have been covering for years and years and years. And we will continue to cover it because it is so important. Like, you cannot just assume that you can create one piece of content and it's just going to have legs of its own and take off and go viral. No, you have to put some effort behind it, but that doesn't mean that it has to be complex and complicated. I want to tell you about a tool today that has been really cool and something that I wish that I would have had in 2018 when I first started podcasting, because it would have made posting and talking about my podcast so much easier. So we are talking about Swell AI today, and this video is sponsored by Swell, and I'm excited to dive into how you can use it to create soundbites and audiograms for your podcast, but also schedule them directly in the tool. You don't have to go to 5 other places to post about your podcast. So let's go to the computer and I'm going to show you how it's done. So the first thing that I want you to do is go to krystalproffitt.com/swell and sign up for an account. I'm a proud partner and affiliate with Swell, but I want you to go check out just how easy it is to upload, generate, and publish content. You can watch some of the tutorial videos right there on the homepage. But one of the things that I'm really excited about is just how easy they've made it for podcasters to get started. So whether you're a brand new beginner podcaster or you're a seasoned podcaster looking for a tool that can help you really level up this year, this is an absolute tool that I am recommending that you try. But let's go back up, because the first thing you have to do is log into your account. So I'm just going into the login page, click login, and then it will spit you out. Actually, let me go back one, because this is like the home page where you can see I have the podcast and I have my YouTube channel. And I'm going to go into the podcast because there's one particular episode where I already uploaded everything for you to make this tutorial a lot faster. But if you are using this for the first time, then you can go in and upload a Riverside recording, which is actually what I did for today's video. I just shared the link from the Riverside studio where I already recorded this episode. But you could also import a public YouTube video, or you could import your RSS feed, or do it the good old fashioned way and upload a file right here directly from your computer. But like I said, I wanted this tutorial to go faster, so I uploaded and shared a Riverside Studio. So I'm gonna go over here and show you that the first thing that I want you to notice is how incredible these clips look, because I actually recorded these 2 videos right here walking you through how Swell automatically generates AI audiograms for you and how you can create videos for them for your episodes just very simply. So make sure you go watch those other videos that we've done. But for today, we're talking about scheduling within the platform. And I want you to go see just how simple it is. So you can come over here once you've created your different versions of your clips. Let me just go in and show you the back end of this real fast. So for this one, I highlighted it and I'm going to click Edit Clip. And I can come in and change all the different features. If I want to switch it to an audiogram, if I want to change the resolution. If I want to have, I'll just make sure that everything lines up right and that it's looking, really fancy over here with everything that it's already preloaded. Again, I didn't do this. These were all created with Swell, and it has all the suggested timestamps. But I can come in and customize this to my brand, which I already have. I changed the font and how big it is, as well as the different colors. And if I wanted to add a waveform here, I can do that as well. I show you how to do that in the other videos. So again, make sure you go check those out. But I'm just gonna click update. So once the clip is totally done and it's exactly how I want it to be, I'm gonna click schedule, and then sure, that's the proposed time that it said, but I could actually come in here and change the time. But I can select the platform. I want it to go to YouTube. You could change the title, the description, the category, all the different things that you can change here. Mine's typically how to for my content. So I can click how to and style. And then I want this to be a short. I want it to be public. And then, it's the typical made for kids, not made for kids. And then I would click create, and it would be scheduled. So you can actually see the schedule posts that you have here, and you can edit them. This is a fantastic way for you to continuously promote your content. What I love about this, and what I think is so cool about Swell, is that you can do so much of your podcast marketing in one place. So we didn't even dive into all the other ways that you could use Swell. You could use it to transcribe your episodes, to write your show notes, to do your newsletter. Like, there's so many other ways that you can use Swell. But what I love is being able to natively schedule things makes it so much easier, and it guarantees that you're going to do it. Because as soon as you're done creating that audiogram or that soundbite, you can immediately go and schedule it. Again, none of this downloading, uploading, rescheduling, and doing all these other things that you have to do with multiple platforms. You can do it all in one place. So again, go to krystalproffitt.com/swell to check out Swell AI today. And I want you to sign up to use their scheduling platform, because it's just so much easier than going all the different places that you have to go. So check it out for your podcast marketing, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned podcaster, because it is just fantastic. But that's all I have for you today. So make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe below. That way you don't miss any of our future content about content marketing, content strategy, and helping you with your relationship with your content, because we want you to create with confidence. But that's all I have for you today. So as always, remember, keep it up. We all have to start somewhere.